Hey, welcome back to Milton Daily Homes. Chuck here, and have you heard that Deez Nuts is a presidential candidate?
First name is Deez, last name Nut.
I can't make this stuff up. I'll put a link down below. I was almost in tears this morning laughing at this. Hilarious. The other thing is I'm looking at doing some web work, and I've been kind of looking at profiles from other agents, templates that other companies have built. And it seems like I'm in the minority because there's not a page about me. So I thought that I would put together 10 facts about Chuck Charlton that you maybe want to know. I've always believed that you come to a site like this and you just, in your real estate search, do you care about the agent? Not initially. I mean, obviously when you start working with someone, you want to know what they're about and who they are. But I've always thought, hey, you want some information. That's what we do on Daily Homes here. So if you're curious, then read down below and find out more about this fella here. So 13 listings today. This will probably be the last video in a little while because I'll be on vacation next week. And here we go. Let's get started. First one up is 33 Whitmer, number 110. It's the GreenLife 2 building, which for all the sales that we've seen in this building seem to be selling for a little bit more than GreenLife 1. It's a 2-bedroom plus a den, and so there's your den there. You got to figure most of the 2+ dens in this building are at least 1,100 square feet. So at $400,000, this building does command higher prices. It's a lot like a hybrid car because you got the lowest condo fees in Canada. So these will be more expensive than some of the ones that you're going to see in other buildings. However, we just sold one over at Bristol on Main for multiple offers, well over asking, and that one was a little bigger than this one, but the fees are higher too. So I got to figure they've priced this one really well. You are facing the parking lot, which probably isn't ideal. No elevator though, which is a good thing. And people get scared on first floor. There's a security risk. This is not the ghetto. I don't think there's any reason to be concerned. Now, Duncan Lane, 484.9. Here's the thing. When we talked about this last time, got an offer pretty quick, which I knew it would. It's a 4-bedroom townhouse under $500,000. It's like finding Bigfoot. It's very, very rare, and it looks nice. It's clean and everything else. So they had it sold conditional. So they had an offer on it. Everything fell apart. I'm guessing it's probably not from the home inspection. I haven't confirmed this. The point I wanted to make is, from an industry perspective, I think in 2015, I've seen more deals fall apart on financing and BS than I ever have in my life. And I think the problem lies somewhere on the financing side and also with the buyers and the agents too. Make sure you dot your I's and cross your T's. The worst thing is to fall in love with a home, spend hours and hours negotiating and money on a home inspection, all these different things, and then you find out you can't get the money anyway. It's a big runaround. So agents have to do a better job. The banking industry has really, really undergone some changes, and it's not all good. And definitely buyers, make sure you do it. It doesn't cost you anything to get a real pre-approval in writing. Your rate's locked in, and you've got confidence knowing that you can shop for the home in that range. It's just, I feel bad for these guys. Probably cost them time and money. I'm not worried about it not selling again because, again, 4-bedroom, this price, hallelujah. It's going to appeal to somebody. It does face train tracks. There's some people that don't care about that, but just so you know, if you want to go see this one, you're going to see the train right basically on the other side of the street. Now, same as Whitmer, we've got a nice double bracket here, $600,000. More and more single garages have been selling over $600,000. It's a Mattamy Snowberry. It's just over 2,000 square feet. Nice flooring, California shutters. It's only an 8-foot ceiling. The kitchen's not super fancy, but I mean, yeah, I don't know. I mean, we haven't seen one of these list in a while. There have been a lot of sales up in the high fives, so we know that's possible. We just had a similar sized home sell for over $6,000. I'm sure that's a consideration for these guys too. I wanted to talk about cord clutter too. If you don't need this monitor at the exact time they're taking photos, rip those cords out from behind the TV, behind the wall, because they can really mess up the impression of a room. You're not looking at the California shutters, or the closet, or anything like that. And some of that's wall color, but the point is that these cords in a family room, home theater, anything like that can really mess up the impression. I don't think it puts their entire sale process at risk, but it's those little things that tend to add up and really matter a lot when you're talking about selling a home. That yellow color here and also on the inside of the house, I'm sure most buyers wouldn't be offended if that color got changed. Yellow is not a great color for listing a home, but it's easy to change. But I've seen some people say, I don't like that color, I'm not going to buy the house. So again, trying to appeal to the most amount of people, using color for the things, pillows and accents and towels and things like that, that's where you can punch the color in, but try and keep everything neutral for the main parts. Also, maybe that you could park 2 cars side by side in the driveway. Philbrook is a Quincy corner, just under 1,900 square feet. I've always thought that the best first shot for a Quincy corner is to show the double car garage. It's on a corner, so I know what they're trying to do is to show the door and the way everything kind of fits together. I think as soon as somebody sees the double car garage, immediately their impression changes, because that's the filter for some people. I'm looking, I don't want a single garage, I only want the doubles. And the faster you get that registered, I think the more impact it's going to have. Front living dining, then you've got a kitchen and a family room. Again, with the yellows and oranges, not the greatest power color. And the other thing that happens is paint and even nicks on the walls and anything like that in a vacant house become very, very noticeable. Burnt out lights, little details, people will notice them more when there's no furniture in the house. And I don't know how you would, I don't know where the toilet is, but the toilet paper holder looks like it's kind of drifting in the middle of nowhere. And the grass probably needs a little bit of work there. Right across from a really nice park, so the location's perfect. Philbrook can be a bit of a busier street. We've seen this model sell often for less than this price, so I wish them luck. I think they're going to have a bit of a hard time at the $650 mark. Now there's 2 Mattamy homes that are kind of like this split level kind of design. There's one that's 2,300 square feet. There's one that's 2,400 square feet. I think this is the Upland, which is 2,300. It's a nice open concept layout. The only thing about this room that I always caution people is that if you make noise in this room, which is the room above the garage, then you're going to hear it up in the bedrooms. But I think they've done a tremendous job. Even little things like thinking about putting pot lights above the bathtub. Easily I could see this home with less upgrades selling, you know, like usually I've seen nice versions of this home kind of sell $650, $660. Maybe they're a little bit on the high side at $699, but they also could create a very, very strong first impression. And that matters when you're talking about emotional connection. People will pay more if they love a house. That's just how it is. Now, speaking of which, we probably have the best looking home in terms of upgrades on the list here. Hinchy Crescent, 819.9. It's 2,900 square feet. Big, fat, thick molding here. Upgraded baseboards. Got another home that really shows well. I mean, this is kind of model home level, this home here. Big, thick fireplace here. A lot of times we see these little crummy, you know, things that builders build, like a little piece of drywall sticking out of here. That's a fireplace right there, and it becomes the real central focal point of the whole room. Built-in speakers potentially in this home, and yeah, it looks nice. Very, very nice looking home. Well upgraded, glass shower in the master, all those upgrades that you like to see. And I've said this before on Daily Homes, if your laundry room looks like that, there's a good chance that without seeing any other pictures of the home, then I could say, hey, you know what? The rest of the home is going to be good. Great looking gardens here, lots of color. Lovely, lovely job in presenting this home. Now, one of the picks of the day here is this one on Kennedy Circle, 469.9, and it's a little bit smaller than some of the competition in this price range. They've done a nice job. I could look at a backyard like this and say I'm probably in for a good experience with this home. And inside, it definitely delivers. I think these angles are probably they don't show the granite as well, but they do show the under cabinet lighting here. I think there's better angles to show this kitchen, but I still think that it gives a nice impression. Absolutely lovely finished basement, and this one should go pretty fast. It's looking like one of the best looking homes in this price range easily. So there we have it. Deez Nuts would approve of the effort put forth by the homeowners in a lot of these homes in today's list. So if you want to see anything, like I said, I'm going to be away Sunday morning for a week, but the rest of the team is all here, and we're glad to help you out. We want to make sure you're staying safe and you're making profitable, good choices about your real estate. So have a great day. We'll see you at some point, maybe in the next week or two. I'll be back at some point. Have a great day.
Deez Nuts.
Deez Nuts.
Deez Nuts.
Deez Nuts.